Today I'm going to walk you through how to make your own magic cards like these proxies and tokens that I've been making lately. Hey, what's up? It's Jared, the MTG Ninja. Welcome to another video. So if you didn't see my last video, I just got back from England. I got to travel around the country to different places, got to see the countryside, got to go to a film festival at a castle, and I got to check off one of my bucket list items, which was to go to a Premier League game and watch Arsenal play, which was a really cool experience and definitely a once-in-a-lifetime thing for me as a huge soccer fan. But if you haven't watched that video, go back and check it out. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can make your own magic cards. But before I dive into that, I wanted to tell you a little bit about how you can support the channel. Again, like always, thank you to everyone that supports the channel, especially my patrons who support me every month. And if you're interested, you can go and become a patron of mine by going to the link below. If you become a patron, you not only support the channel and help me make more videos, but also we do some cool things like the patron giveaway that's coming up, where we're going to do a booster pack battle and there's going to be prizes involved. But even if you don't become a patron, one of the ways that you can support the channel is by, when you watch these videos, just hit the like button, and if you can, leave a comment. That's an easy way that you guys can support the channel as well. So when you like a video, just hit the like button and afterwards leave a comment letting me know what you liked about the video. Okay, now let's dive into making our own magic cards. So let me just show you the cards that I've been making real quick so you can take a look at them. This is one that I made a while ago. It was my first ninja token that I made, and I made it before I went to SCG Con so that I could give away these tokens. I also made this kind of more graphic version of just a ninja token. And then just lately I made I wanted to make like an 8-bit kind of retro video game style ninja token. And so I made this guy kind of in like a Neon Dynasty kind of style, but 8-bit video game, like retro. Okay, so let's move into the computer and let's make some cards. So the site that I use that's really easy, if I just want to make it easily and not have to do the cards like in Photoshop or Illustrator or something, the site that I use is called Card Conjurer, and it's made by a guy named Kyle, and you guys can check it out. His Twitter has a guide that can actually walk you through the process of making and printing your own cards. And I think that's a lot, I don't know, I guess cheaper and easier if you're gonna make a lot of cards. But if you just want to jump into it pretty quickly, then this is the way that I'm going to show you, by using Card Conjurer. So if you go to cardconjurer.com, this is what you'll see. And so when you get here, it's maybe a little bit intimidating to see all this stuff, and there's a lot of text and a lot of different things going on the screen, but I'll just show you really quick how you can make a few different cards on here, and then later you can just play with it yourself. And it's pretty easy to get into, so don't be intimidated by the interface. But when you get into Card Conjurer, you can see that you can put in a frame that you want for the card. You can enter the text, you can enter, a whole bunch of different things. And so we're going to start with the frame, and if you go down, right now we have it under regular frame, but you can switch it to do tokens, you can switch it to do sagas. I'm going to show you how to do a regular and maybe a token and maybe a full art land. But yeah, let's start with let's start with a full art land. So we go down to textless and full art. And yeah, let's just start with the Kamigawa basics from Neon Dynasty. So if you go down here where you can see the pictures, you can select a frame, and I'm going to select the island one, and I'm going to click add frame to card. So as you can see, we've got our island, And then what we can do is we can go over to art and we can select a file. And I'm gonna go to an image that I have that kind of fits with that Japanese style. And it's this tsunami art, and I'm gonna open that up. And as you can see, it drops it in for me. Really easy. And honestly, we're almost done. If you know who the artist is, then you can just put the artist name in here. And as you can see down here, it'll say what you typed in. But we're not actually quite done because there's no text or kanji kind of up where it's supposed to be above the water symbol or island symbol. And so if we go back, I think we need to put it here under text and title. And so I'm just gonna go real quick and look for the kanji for the word island. And I'm just gonna copy that. And then if we go back and paste it in, there we go, we got island in there. And that would be it. Obviously I'd put the real artist. If I knew who the real artist was, I'd just go look that up. But yeah, really quickly, we were able to make a Kamigawa Neon Dynasty basic land. And then you could just go and download the image and you would be ready to print it out. So let's do another one just so I can show you some other things that you could do. So this time let's go and we'll make a token, because I've been making tokens just for MTG Ninja, and I've been giving them away at events that I've been going to. And so let's make a token, and let's see, here's the different options for the different tokens. And actually, you know what? I think when I made my tokens, I actually went and I did showcase frames for them because I thought that that was pretty cool. And so if you go into the showcase frames, there's actually a ninja showcase frame. And I used, I think, the black one for some of my tokens. And so I'm going to add that. Yeah, and that looks pretty cool because I was making ninja tokens. And so I used this showcase frame. And then I'll need to add this little add-on because I'm gonna put a power and toughness for my ninja token down there. So in here, I think that's it for frame. We're gonna go to the art and I'm gonna choose the art that I wanna put in. And I made this cool 8-bit kind of retro video game art in like a Neon Dynasty style. And so I'm gonna put that in. And let's see, the artist, I'll put in the MTG Ninja. And then we'll go back to text. And first we'll go to title. And the title is going to be Ninja. And as you can see, it pops up there. And then we'll go to type. And the type is a token creature. And ninja. Oops. Ninja. Okay, and then we'll go to the rules text. The rules text is actually, this creature can't be blocked. And excuse my slow typing, my microphone is kind of in the way, so I can't do it with 2 hands. So this creature can't be blocked. Okay, so we got that in, and then power toughness, just a 1/1. And if you wanted to add a set symbol, you definitely could. I don't think I added a set symbol. I just kind of left it blank. So I think that's probably it for what I need. Yeah, and there's my token. Again, if you were going to print this out yourself, like on cardstock, or maybe on like a sticker printer paper that you could just peel off and then stick to one of your, basic lands or other tokens that you have sitting around, just bulk cards, then you would just download your card right now. So let's make one more card. I'm gonna refresh this, and let's do one more full art land, because that's what I made with some cool Lord of the Rings full art lands. And so I'll show you how you guys can make your own cool full art basic lands. Let's pick one of these to do. Maybe like unstable. I like the look of those. And again, we're gonna make an island. And so I'm gonna add that island frame. So let's go to the art. And since, Game of Thrones show just came out, I'm gonna make a Game of Thrones full art. And this is going to be an island. This is just a scene from, the original Game of Thrones, not the spin-off series that's out now, but a really cool scene from that original Game of Thrones. And yeah, I think this would be a cool island if you're a Game of Thrones fan. And so let's go into the text, and we're going to add the title, which is just island. If I knew who the artist was, then, I would go look that up before I actually downloaded this, but you'd put it in here, artist, because you definitely want to give credit to whoever the artist is when you make these cards. And on that note, if you're using artwork by Wizards of the Coast, then just make sure that you have the copyright information down at the bottom where it says copyright Wizards of the Coast. And if you have that, you should be fine to just print these proxies off at home and just use them for fun and personal use. But make sure that they also say not for sale at the bottom. I know I've bought some collections in the past that had proxies in them and they didn't say not for sale, and so I had no idea what they were at first until I figured out that they were proxies. Because you definitely don't want people going out and trying to sell these proxies, and you definitely don't want them to come across as counterfeit or fake cards either. So before we finish, let me tell you about a giveaway that I'm doing over on Twitter. If you go to my Twitter, you'll see that I have a post doing a giveaway for 4 of my ninja tokens, my 8-bit pixel art retro video game ninja tokens, as well as 2 of my Kamigawa basic lands that have the gilded or metallic vinyl treatment on them. And so go check out my Twitter, like that post, and give me a follow, and you'll be entered to win those ninja tokens and those lands. Thanks for watching the video. Again, I'm going to remind you, if you want to get in before we do our patron giveaway, go to my Patreon and sign up to be a patron. If you're the first one in, I've got 1 slot open to get a free gift. And so go check out my Patreon. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.